Gold once again could become the backbone of the world's monetary system. One analyst suggests that this is happening, thanks to, ironically enough, the world's central banks who print all the money. Economic uncertainty means you have to keep up with what's happening. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll keep you in the know. Gold has stood tall in the face of one of the fastest rate tightening cycles in history. Analysts say one reason is the unprecedented demand by central banks. In 2022, central banks purchased a net 1,082 metric tons of gold, an all-time high. And in 2023, central banks came within a few percentage points of matching that total. Get this, central banks are loading up on gold. This unexpected demand could bring gold back into the spotlight as a global currency. A recent report by the official Monetary and Financial Institutions Forum, a think tank devoted to central banking, said as much, declaring that gold has regained a solid yet unofficial role in the world's monetary system. Among the most frequently cited reasons for central bank gold demand is the desire to hedge against crisis, and in some cases, to diversify away from the dollar. Some experts think there is a deeper reason why central banks are buying gold: the need to strengthen their own balance sheets. Here's how the official Monetary and Financial Institutions Forum recently suggested some central banks may address the problem. Gold-holding central banks in Europe seem likely to resort formally or informally to using their gold revaluation accounts to plug balance sheet losses to be unveiled in coming years. There's evidence that is already happening. In 2022, the Bundesbank, Germany's central bank, suffered its first operating loss in 40 years, as well as a decline in total assets by roughly $116 billion. One Bundesbank executive board member said, "The most important revaluation item is the reserve for 3,355 tons of gold. In fact, the value is about 180 billion euros, above the cost of purchasing it. So this is a reserve for us, and it's part of the considerable owned funds of Bundesbank." He added, "The balance sheet of Deutsche Bundesbank is on firm ground, and this certainly makes it easier for us to bear losses over a certain period of time." And the president of the Dutch Central Bank has also remarked, "The balance sheet of the Dutch Central Bank is solid because we also have gold reserves, and the gold revaluation account is more than 20 billion euros. Analysts say the reasons why central banks are buying gold aren't going away. This trend could last for a long time. In the assessment of State Street Global Advisors, this should support the outlook for global gold demand beyond traditional consumer and investor demand sectors and provide further diversified support for gold's long-term price outlook. Central banks can't get enough gold, and they are buying gold at a record-breaking pace. Their demand isn't likely to slow down anytime soon, and this could mean a bright future for precious metals. That's why I suggest you take the time to learn more about what's really going on in the economy by attending our exclusive one-on-one web conference at AugustaPreciousMetals.com/webconference.